It is in one's own mind, not their enemy or foe, that lures them to evil ways, said the Buddha. As I feared, our emperor had indeed changed. The seed of self-righteousness, planted long ago and nurtured by uninterrupted success, had begun to bear fruit. In Devapalla's mind, the ends now justified the means, no matter how terrible or costly. And so he ordered a campaign to the south to subjugate the Pandyas, a proud people who were former allies and trading partners of his, and bring them the teachings of the Buddha. When word of this reached me, I burst into my emperor's chambers, begging him to reconsider. Needless aggression is not the mark of a virtuous ruler, I said, and forced conversion only thickens the resolve of a people against the creed. I told him that this war would cost thousands of lives and bring suffering to countless more. But the words that once guided him towards the path of light now fell on deaf ears. It is as one nears the summit of the mountain that the footing becomes most treacherous. Now all I could do was helplessly watch as the armies of a tyrant descended upon a new victim.
Your wish is my command, cousin. I will bring the feeble Pandyas to heal, whatever the cost.
Katuria.
I am not so sure about this venture, Venerable Devapala. War only creates more dissatisfaction and suffering, not less.
Our ability to obtain supplies is limited. We should look to the sea for food and plunder the contents of enemy castles.
If you must conquer these lands, please do so as swiftly and as bloodlessly as you can. Every drop of blood spilled is a step away from your enlightenment.
For once, there is sense in the advisor's words. If we construct a fleet, we can level the Pandya fortifications from the sea.
आदेश हमें चाहिए निर्माणकारी निर्माणकारी হয় निर्माणकारी जाइए हाय निर्माणकारी
Leveled the Pandia castle. The land that it defended is ours now.
Pala armies venturing this far south? What are you doing, Devaparla?
Hey! সত্য নির্মাণকারী নির্মাণকারী নির্মাণকারী
Leveled the Pandia castle. The land that it defended is ours now.
আদেশ নির্মাণকারী
The Pandya lands will fall, and then what? Will you enforce your dogmatic rule upon all of India?
তৈয়ার
A good conqueror is not a butcher. Your conduct has inspired monks to bring the word of the Buddha to your new
নির্মাণকারী
We have leveled the Pandia castle. The land that it defended is ours now. The Pandya lands are ours now, cousin. Your glory knows no bounds.
This is outrageous! We will not sit idly by as you oppress our neighbors. Prepare for war.
আদেশ খননকারী
তোমার সেই জায়গা This Rashtrakuta castle lies in ruins. Secure the buildings and continue our thrust into enemy territory.
Will the supplies that you plunder be enough to feed your starving army?
Rashtrakuta castle lies in ruins. Secure the buildings and continue our thrust into enemy territory.
Are you going to kill me, Devaparla? Your dear mother hailed from these lands, Devaparla. Your invasion spits on her memory. Dare threaten our glorious temple? The gods will decide your fate.
Your arrogance has led you to destroy this great temple. And for what? Lord Buddha weeps while the gods shut up their eyes in scorn.
Your marauding will not break the resolve of my people.
You only lose what you cling to, said the Buddha. Devaparla found that to be all too true. The more he tightened his grip on the south, the more it, or perhaps more accurately its ashes, slipped through his fingers. My emperor and his bellicose cousin had created a nightmare. There was no cheer or pride to be felt as the Pala army struck its tents and began the long march back home. The stench of death and smoke choked the air, punctuated by the haunting wails of the broken people that my emperor and his forces left behind, tormented by the recognition of his arrogance and its price. Devaparla breathed not a single word during the entire week-long journey home. Just as a snake sheds its skin, we must shed our past time and time again, said the Buddha. Devaparla sat meditating in silence for days in the great temple. refusing to eat and only occasionally sipping the water beside him. Finally, he turned to me, took my hands in his, stared into my eyes in regret, and pledged to make amends. Dwell not on the past, nor dream of the future. Focus your mind fully on the present moment, I told him, repeating the words of the Buddha. The Noble Eightfold Path is the way by which one can renounce desire, end dissatisfaction, and attain enlightenment. That is the fourth noble truth. I told Devapala that he still had a realm to rule, people to care for, and borders to protect. That the fate of an entire empire rested on his weary, half-starved shoulders. As I stared into my emperor's sunken eyes, I saw a glimmer of hope ignite into fiery resolve. An otherworldly energy possessed him, emanating from every aspect of his being, and right then I knew that the old Devapala had returned for good. He would need that unfaltering resolve in the coming months. Infuriated by his foray south, and emboldened by his failure to hold on to his new possessions, the Pratiharas and the Rashtrakutas leapt at their weakened prey. Devapala still had one last war to fight. Redemption is within reach, Emperor Devapala. The virtuous man delights in this world and the next,
आदेश
rejoicing when he sees the purity of his own work.
I was
निर्माणकारी
tempted by greed and led you astray, cousin.
निर्माणकारी
I will hold off our approaching enemies while you make amends,
निर्माणकारी
even if I must die in the process.
निर्माणकारी
Hey. निर्माणकारी.
Follow the Noble Eightfold Path to Nirvana, Emperor Devapala. By watching over your realm, you will
Adesh.
also watch over yourself.
निर्माणकारी. तो यार
আদেশ জোগাড়িয়া
হয় জোগাড়িয়া
হে জোগাড়িয়া নির্মাণকারী হয় নির্মাণকারী আদেশ নির্মাণকারী নির্মাণকারী
It is good to nurture the mind, for such a mind brings happiness. Thank you for valuing education, Venerable Devaparla.
হে জোগাড়িয়া তৈয়ার হে আমি চাই নির্মাণকারী নির্মাণকারী জোগাড়িয়া
হয় জোগাড়িয়া
Earnestness is the path to nirvana. those who are truly enemies do not die.
Myself being consumed by anger and hatred. Is it possible that I am becoming the enemy whom I have sought to destroy?
হয়
आदेश निर्माणकारी হয় निर्माणकारी
হে निर्माणकारी
आदेश निर्माणकारी तैयार निर्माणकारी
आदेश निर्माणकारी हे निर्माणकारी तैयार निर्माणकारी हे खननकारी
হায় সত্য আমি যাই হরির নামেতে সত্যই তোমার সেবায়
Our armies fight like tigers. I fear that our mounted forces have met their match.
Three things cannot remain hidden for long: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Right view and resolve are crucial to your quest to tread the virtuous path once more. Earnest among the thoughtless, awake among the sleepers, the wise man advances like a racer, leaving behind the pack. Through right speech and action, you have continued on that noble path.
আদেশ সত্য রে সত্য আমি যাই
Your right effort and livelihood demonstrate your commitment to staying the course. One who delights in reflection and looks upon thoughtlessness with fear cannot fall away. He is close upon Nirvana. With right mindfulness and concentration, you have reached enlightenment. Nirvana awaits.
same man who invaded my land in the past would not have bested me now. You meant for the better this time.
তৈয়ার নির্মাণকারী হে নির্মাণকারী
হে নির্মাণকারী
তৈয়ার নির্মাণকারী
হয় নির্মাণকারী
I was blinded by my arrogance, Devappala. I can assure you that you will have no need to humble me again.
It is better to travel well than to arrive, said the Buddha. My emperor and I pondered these words as we gazed across the city from the palace tower. It was curiously soothing to observe from above, as the monks returned to their temples, the scholars exited the university, and the bustling townsfolk rushed home for the evening. With our former rivals gone and an agreement reached, all of these people could now look forward to peace for the foreseeable future. It was a heartwarming thought, to none more so than my emperor. Perhaps we may never arrive, he mused, watching the glow of the sun fade into a rich muted orange as it sank towards the horizon. But with you by my side, I am sure to always travel well.